Here in Brookhaven, there are several houses. I want to get banned from all the houses to find out ways to get unbanned. But to get banned from all the houses, I'll have to annoy several players. And for that, I called my friend, who suddenly disappeared. It looks like he's at the army base, saying something to the soldier. He said, I want to join the army, and I don't know why, but he came to the army to be part of it. So I want to see if the player is going to approve. But guys, he stood up here, and I don't think he's very happy. So much so that my friend got banned. That was really the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But my friend came right here. He said, I was having lunch. I just got here. Look, I know you're lying. And he doesn't want to tell me that he already got banned. But I already noticed he got banned. So now I'm coming from the neighborhood because I want to get banned from every possible house. And then I want to get unbanned from every house. But now my friend will have to ban me. This is my friend's house. And now he just has to ban me, which is simply the easiest thing ever. So now it looks like I got banned. And officially, I got banned from my friend's house in Brookhaven. Now I just need to get banned from 5 more houses. I don't think it'll be very hard to get banned from here. I just asked to join the army, and I'm sure I'm going to get banned. But he's staring at me here. He said, okay, you're going to be part of the army now. And guys, this can't be real. My friend got banned from here and can't go back to the soldier's house. And meanwhile, I got approved and I'm part of the military base. That just doesn't make sense, because I want to get banned from every house. But I think I'm going to have to come up with something to get banned from here. Maybe I'll have to take the safe. So much so that he just grabbed this box and handed it to me. Apparently, this is the military outfit that I'm going to have to wear. Look, that really wasn't my goal. I wanted to get banned from here, and now I'm part of the army, so I have to find a way to get out of here. Now he wants to give me this weapon. Look, thank you so much, because now I'm going to take your safe. So I'm running over here, and I'm going to have to take his safe here in Brookhaven. I'm hiding inside, and there's no way he's going to notice where I am. He just got here, and he has no idea where I went. He even went upstairs now to check if I'm up there. But now I'm going to take his safe and finally get this done. And I'm sure I'm going to get banned from his house. Now I'm leaving, and I doubt he'll know where I am. But actually, he saw me. He realized I'm here, and now I got banned. I'm finally banned from this Roblox house, just like my friend in Brookhaven, because he also got banned. But now it looks like he's grabbing food here, and he's opening his fridge, and he's drinking some drinks. So I'm going to let him eat his food. And while he does that, I'm going to get banned on my own. Now I'm going to grab my car, and there are 2 houses here I can get banned from. I can get banned from the house on the left, or even this house on the right. So I'm coming here to get banned. And if this player bans me, it'll be really good. Now he's staring at me, and apparently he agreed. He said, I'm going to help you with this mission. Look, that's really great. Now I got banned, and I'm really thankful to this Brookhaven player because he banned me really easily and helped me a lot. Now I'm going to this other house. I'm pressing this button, but no one is coming to answer. And it looks like the player in this house is playing basketball, and he's really good at it. So I'm coming here to ask to be banned. But guys, I came downstairs, and this player is the ugliest person I've ever seen. He's really ugly, but he didn't ban me. I'm literally standing next to the ugliest player of all, and his head is really weird. He's even staring here. He said, if you keep saying that, I'm going to ban you. Look, but that's exactly what I want to happen. I want to get banned from here. But now he's going to play basketball, and I want to see if he's actually good at it. And honestly, he's bad, but I just picked up this ball, and I'm sure I'm going to score now. Guys, I ended up scoring, and it was really easy. Now he threw it, and he doesn't know how to play. He even got to the middle and threw it properly and almost scored, but he missed. But guys, he started getting mad, and I got banned from here just because I'm better than him. And that was really weird. But there are more houses I want to get banned from. This player is building his house, and everything's going well. And surprisingly, I'm still banned. I thought when he changed the house, I would get unbanned, but that didn't happen. Now I'm coming over here because there are 2 more houses I want to get banned from. We have this mansion and also this mysterious castle where a king lives who's really strange. So I'm coming here to talk to the king, and I wouldn't be surprised if he banned me. Now I got here, but he got closer. He said, thank you so much for coming. You'll be my servant. Look, but I didn't say I wanted to be part of your kingdom. He has a really beautiful kingdom, but I don't want to be part of it. Look, he came closer, and now it looks like he got scared. I really don't know why he's doing this, but he's aiming this item, and that's not good. I'm being arrested just because I didn't want to work for him, and that's really unfair. He said, actually, I think it's fair. Look, actually, I think it's unfair. Instead of banning me from his house, he locked me up here in his kingdom, and now I can't get out of here anymore. But he just opened the door, and he's going to give me this apple. He said, take it, this is your food. And it looks like this apple is going to be my lunch. But guys, I'm going to run out of here because I have to escape. But I just got banned, and everything's going according to my plan. But my friend showed up here, and he waved at me. Now there's only 1 house left for me to get banned from, and finally I'm going to test the ways to get unbanned, because I know several impressive ways to get unbanned from houses. And my friend is going to have to help me with all of them. So he's coming back here, and he got this car, especially because there's only 1 house left to get banned from. So he's going to help me do do it. We're arriving here, and now he's coming up here. But I already know how I'm going to get banned from this house. I just have to steal one of these cars. So I'm getting right here, and I'm going to drive it. But he locked the car. Guys, for some reason I can't drive it anymore. I'm trying to drive, but I can't, especially because he locked the car. The owner of the car just showed up here, and he's watching what's going on. He said, I'm only going to ban you if you beat me in a race. Look, that's not good. Even my friend is watching this, and he just ran off. And for some reason, he went to the king's house. But now I have my car, and I'm definitely going to beat him. He's even laughing at me, but I want to see which car he's going to choose. And he picked this car, which actually looks really fast. Now he's coming up front, and he's really fast. Meanwhile, I'm super slow, and this player is working here. I have to find a way to beat that player, because that's going to be really important. And the race is going to start any moment. Now it started, so we're heading forward, and maybe I'm going to lose to him. And I actually ended up losing. My car even flipped over. And he got here and is just laughing at me. But what he doesn't know is that I know a way to get banned from his house. I'm going to have to get in here and basically take his safe without him noticing. So I'm going up here, and his safe is right here. Perfect, I got it. And I'm sure I'm going to get banned because he's coming back to his house to see what happened. And as soon as he gets up here, he's going to realize what happened. I took all this money, and I really don't think he's very happy because I got banned. I'm completely banned from here. And now, finally, I'm going to test the way to get unbanned. But guys, for some reason my friend became a king, and I have no idea what happened. But this player is trapped here, and now he just came back. While I was getting banned from a house, he simply became the king of the city. He said, I have a way to get unbanned, so I want to see what he's talking about. He said, grab the cannon. I don't have that item. Okay, I'm going to get the cannon, which is this item on the right. But I don't know how this item is going to help me. It's to place the item right here. So I placed it, but I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that now I activated this item, and nothing really happened. I just fell on the ground. Now he wants to carry me, and I don't know how that's going to help me, but it looks like he wants me to place the item here. So now I'm going to climb up here, and this time I'm sure it's going to work. So I climbed up, but it didn't work. Now I'm going to try again on this part, and this needs to work. I got up here, but I went right past it. Look, this is harder than it looks. I know it looks easy, but it's almost impossible. So now we have to go farther away. Now I got here, and I'm going to place this item, and I'm going to fly to see if this works. Perfect. I just flew off, but it didn't work. So now I'm going farther. I placed this item right here, and this time it has to work. Perfect. I got to this part, but again I went right past it. Guys, this is almost working. My friend is right here waiting for me, and I want to see what he has to say this time. He said, something is missing. Look, I don't know what he's talking about, but something really weird is happening because I can't fly very far. But my friend grabbed this item, and I don't know how that's going to help. Now he's taking me up front, and it looks like this time he's the one who's going to fly. He even got in here, and he's going to fly, and probably carry me so I can land on top of the house. Now he carried me here, but it didn't work. Now he flew again, and it almost worked. Guys, I tried several times and couldn't get up there, but I know a better way to do it. I'm going to grab this helicopter, and that way I'll be able to fly and land on top of these houses. Now I have to go pick up my friend because he also has to see this. And he's going to have to jump in here. Now he finally came, and it actually worked. But now I'm getting on top of a house where I want to get unbanned, and it's exactly this one. So I just got here, but the helicopter tried to fly right past, and if I get out of the helicopter, it's basically going to fall. And that's exactly what happened. I don't know how that happened, but now the helicopter is completely bugged, and my friend is up here, and for some reason, he started dancing. So now that I'm up here, it's going to be really easy to get unbanned. I'm going to grab a car on the right, but actually, the owner of the house is already here, and I don't know how he noticed I'm up here, especially because I'm really far away, but actually he noticed that my friend is there. But my friend went down, and now he got banned. He literally got banned from the house, and this player is laughing about it. I said, I'm up here, and now I hope he notices that I'm here. And he actually noticed it, but he went back over there. And for some reason, he's really scared. I really don't know what's happening, because he got really scared. And meanwhile, I'm up here, and I'm not leaving anytime soon. But guys, he left the game. He literally left the game just because I was on top of his house. He said, so you got unbanned? Yes, that's what happened. But now my friend is going to have to carry me so he can take me to the houses I'm banned from. Guys, he's trying to get in here, and we're completely glitched, but we managed to get inside. Now I got into the house I'm banned from, but this player came back here, and apparently he's confused, because he doesn't know how I got back here if I'm banned from his house. Now he unbanned me to figure out what's going on, and it looks like my friend got banned. Look, I have to get out of here to avoid getting banned again, because he unbanned me by accident. He's even calling me over, but I'm not falling for that trap. I know he wants me to come back so he can ban me, but I managed to get unbanned from a house, and now I just have to run away from this player, because he wants to ban me, and I don't know how I'm going to escape him. But I had an idea. I placed this item, and I'm going to throw it far away. He even disappeared, and I'm sure he's not going to bother me anymore. But guys, this player got really scared, and now he's coming over here, because he also wants to fly away. But he's only going to fly if he unbans me from his house. If he doesn't unban me, I won't give him the secret item. He said, okay, I'm going to unban you. Look, that's really good. Now I'm unbanned, so he can take this item and fly whenever he wants. In fact, he's going to fly at any moment. And meanwhile, this player upgraded his house, and it's almost finished. Now he's going to fly at any moment here in Brookhaven. He really disappeared, and this is really fun. But my friend came back here. He said, I'm only going to unban you if you pay me 1,000 Robux. Look, I can't pay 1,000 Robux just to get unbanned from this house. That's way too expensive. But he just ignored me and went back to his house. Look, that was really weird. But I'm arriving here, and if this player wants, I'll help him build his house to get unbanned from here. So he got closer, and he actually unbanned me. So now I'm going to have to help him. I'm even building this house with him. I'm building these walls, and he's also helping me do it. Guys, some time passed, and I'm still building here, and he's also working on it. But his house still isn't finished. This is taking way too long. Now it's completely nighttime, and we finally finished this house, which actually turned out perfect. And officially, I'm unbanned from here. I'm really thankful, and it looks like he's really happy too. But I still have to get unbanned from this house. Even my friend showed up here, and I have something to tell him. He should change houses and get the tree house. He said, I'm going to change houses, but I'm not going to unban you. Okay, he can do that. Now you can see he changed houses, and he just got a giant house and accidentally unbanned me and didn't even notice it happened. But now I'm completely unbanned from the house, and he's going up there like nothing even happened. He doesn't even know that now I'm unbanned. Guys, today I want to work as a soldier at a giant border that the city has. You can see that here we have a giant border where basically the soldier is working here. So I want to come here to help him and also to work for him. So guys, I'm going down here, but I don't have a military car. Actually, I just have this white van. So I'm coming here, and let's hope this is enough to be part of the military base. Because if they need more things, I'm not going to be able to work at this very important border. So guys, I'm arriving here, and I'm going to leave my car parked here because I have to get here to talk to the soldier. So guys, I'm calling him here, and finally he came to talk to me. He said, you want to work here, right? You'll have to prove that you deserve it. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to prove that. I just know that I really want to work here because people who work at this border make a lot of money, and it's also a job that I'm really interested in. So I really hope he approves me. He said, come with me. I first want to see if you have good aim. Okay, guys, I don't know what the test is going to be, but now I'm following him here, and he's coming in his car, which is a very important military car. So guys, I'm getting in here in the back. I don't really know how my test is going to be. I just know it's going to be a very important aiming test because this will decide if I'm going to be part of the military base or not. But he's arriving right here, and now he's going into this military base. It looks like he's arriving here at the elevator. I have to get in too because I really want to be approved. It looks like he's right here, and he wants to hand me exactly this item. But actually, he picked up a pistol. Look, this is going to be even harder because I have to hit a very small target using just a pistol. But now he handed this to me. I'm ready to basically hit this. Guys, I hit it right in the middle. Now I hit it again, and for the third time, I hit it. This is very easy, but now it looks like even he got scared. I don't know if this is good or bad. He said, this is great. You will be the sniper. If they run, shoot the tire. Guys, I'm so good that I got a job here at the military base. I'm going to be a sniper. So guys, he took the sniper, but now he's going to hand me the sniper. Guys, he handed this to me. This sniper looks very good and will be very useful for me, especially because this is going to be my job. I'll have to aim at the players who escape and basically hit the tire. So now he came back here in the car. Guys, I came here too because I want to see what happened, especially because out of nowhere, he took off and left here. It's like an emergency happened. But guys, actually the entire border was destroyed. You can see that all the cones are thrown around here in totally random places. I don't really know what happened here, but someone ended up destroying everything. Look, this is very weird. I never expected that this would happen because of me. But guys, he's getting closer, and apparently he has this box. Guys, I just grabbed this. I don't really know what's in this box. But guys, I'm coming here to use this, and it looks like now I'm officially a soldier. But guys, now we're going to have to fix all of this and make this border much prettier because it's completely destroyed. So much so that now he even grabbed the hammer because we're going to have to build all of this. He said, let's build this quickly because the people who pass here will arrive soon. Okay, got it. We have to be really fast so we don't disturb the cars that pass here every day. So he's coming here to build this. He's going to have to put all the cones back. So guys, I'm coming here too. I'm going to start my part of the construction. And guys, after a long time, I finished this. You can see that the border is really good now. There's a lot missing here, but temporarily this is really good. I'm sure this is already enough for the border, but he's getting closer. And apparently he agreed, but he grabbed this gun. My gun is exactly this one. I simply have a sniper, which is definitely going to be very important. But now he's coming back here to take care of this part. But he has to move the car from here so the players can pass. Perfect. He left the car right here. This really is a great place to leave the car. He said, paint your car green too. Now it's part of the army. Okay, this is really different. My van is probably the first van ever to be part of the army. So I'm coming here to change this. But it looks like there's a blue van coming here. This van wants to pass here at the border. So I have to stop everything I'm doing to take care of this player. Maybe the soldier will do this. Guys, he arrived here. I want to see what the soldier does to let this player pass. But he just got out of here. He said, here's my code, sir. Apparently, he grabbed this thing. You can see that here there's a very specific code. And now the soldier is checking this code. Now he's searching here. He simply approved it. But this player has some some cargo. I think it's in my interest to check this cargo because I don't really know what he's carrying. So now he came back right here. He has to tell me everything that's in the boxes. He said, they're cell phones. I'm going to resell them in my country. Okay, this is really smart. What this player is doing is really smart. But my boss came back here, so I'm going to have to take care of this player. Look, I'm going to give the box back here, especially because I don't want to take anything that's his. But now he can move forward here. So much so that he went back to his car, and now I'm coming here to open the border. And guys, if I wanted to, I could grab this sniper, and I could hit his car if a player escapes from here. But he didn't do anything wrong, so obviously I'm not going to hit him, especially because I only hit criminals. But guys, my boss is coming back here. He said, during the day everything's easier. Now at night it gets more complicated. Okay, it's good to know that. It looks like during the day only good people pass here, and at night, probably criminals pass here. Look, it's really good to know that, but he forgot to give me the tablet. So now he grabbed this tablet and finally gave it to me. This is going to be really important to check if the players are good. So I'm going back here to the car, and I'm just waiting for the next person to arrive here. It looks like there's a truck coming up here, and this truck is coming directly here to our Brookhaven border. But this truck is weird because it got here really fast, and also the player is wearing this mask. Look, I'm going to have to check this player. I'm going to have to do a full check of who he is, and also what he's carrying here in the truck, because I don't know if I can let him pass. But for some reason he has this code, so that lowers the chances of him being a criminal. Now I'm checking here in the system, and it looks like he's really good, so he can pass. But first I just want to see his cargo. I want to see what he's carrying in his truck. That's all I want to know. So he's coming here to the back, and he has to open this cargo. But apparently, there are a bunch of boxes here, and I have no idea what's inside them. So I grabbed one of these boxes. I don't really know what this is, but now he's looking here. He said, they're brooms. I buy them here and sell them in my country because everything there is more expensive. Okay, this is really different. This player here is a businessman, so he can move forward, but with one condition, he has to remove this mask. Guys, he finally removed it, and he can't wear a mask anymore because you can't tell if he's a good person or a bad person when he wears masks. And it looks like he understood that, and now he just went back to his car, which is actually a truck. So he got inside here, and now I just have to open the border. I'm going to open this gate so that he can finally pass through here. I don't really know the destination of these players. I just know that now he's coming up here, and he's coming here running to a very far place. But guys, my boss is coming back here. He said, it's getting dark. We need a lot of light. Guys, that actually makes sense, because there's no light here. So we're going to have to build this to basically have light in this place. So now he also grabbed this hammer. This is going to be really important. So guys, he's going back here to put up lights. This is going to be one of the most important things of all. I'm going to move this car from here to start the important constructions, because right here I'm going to have to put a lot of light so I can see the driver who's driving the car. Perfect. I put a lot of light here, and this soldier also put a lot of light. Everything's perfect. We're ready to spend the night here and help all the players who want to pass here. So now I'm coming back right here. But guys, there's a Ferrari arriving right in this part, and most likely he wants to pass through here, and it looks like he's a really rich player, especially because he has a very expensive car. But now he has to show his code, and also all the information that's in his car. I want to know if he's carrying anything in his car. Everything I can know I want to know. But I grabbed this pistol because I can see that I'm not going to use the sniper. He said, I'm rich, so I carry rich things in my car. Okay, I want to know what those things are, because I don't really know what he's talking about. But guys, he has this gun, he also has a lot of money, and he also has this important code, which apparently wasn't falsified. So probably, he can pass here. But this player is really rich. He's so rich that he's carrying a gun in his car. But I'm going to check in the system if he's good. It looks like he can pass. Really, the system allowed him to pass. So I'm coming here to open the gate so he can finally pass through here. So now he's coming up here to do his things, and actually, he's turning right there and just driving straight, going to some important place. But guys, now some time has passed. It's night. It's completely night, and I'm very tired of working here. But my boss came here. He has something important to say. He said, I'm going to eat something. I'll be back. Stay here and take care of everything. Okay, I'm going to stay here. Honestly, I'm also hungry, and I also wanted to leave to eat some things, but it looks like unfortunately I'm going to have to stay here. But it looks like he's going back here to the circus, because at the circus there's a lot of interesting food. But now there's this car coming up here, and guys, I'm going to have to take care of this car. So I'm coming right here to handle this, especially because I'm the one who takes care of the border. So he's arriving here very carefully. But guys, there's already another player coming here, and it looks like he's coming here with a horse. I don't know why he came here with a horse, but I think he can actually do that, even though it's really weird that he's not coming here with a car. But now there's also a truck coming here. Guys, there are a lot of people coming here for me to take care of. I don't know if I'm going to be able to check all of them, especially because there are 3 players, and it's going to take a long time for me to help them here in Roblox. So first, I want to see if this player here is good. He has to get out of his car now. He has to show the code. It looks like the code is real. I don't think he's carrying anything bad here in his car. He's just carrying normal stuff. So I'm going to let him pass without many questions, because he's good, and also because I have a lot of players to take care of. So guys, I just opened the gate. So now it looks like he's coming up here. He's probably coming here to travel. I had to let him pass quickly, especially because there are a lot of players wanting to pass here. I can't take too long. But now the player with the horse arrived here. Look, this is definitely the weirdest player that has ever arrived here at the border. But I have to check here if he's a good player. Now finally he got out of here. He's showing this Roblox code. He said, don't aim this item near the horse. He has feelings and gets sad. Okay, that's really weird. So I'm going to put this item down to avoid problems. And now I have to check on my phone if this player here is good. And it looks like he's really good. So I'm coming here to let him pass. This player can pass here. He's good. And everything is really fine. Because according to the system, he's a good player. But now it's time for this last player. It looks like he's really a truck driver. But I'm going to have to check what's in his cargo. In fact, I have to see everything that's here in his cargo. But guys, he got out of here. And he said, I don't have a code. Let me stop up there to call my boss. Look, that's a lie. I know this player is trying to trick me. Then he's going to get up there. And he's just going to escape. But guys, since I have a sniper, I'm going to let him leave here and park his truck right here. I said, okay, you're going to park the truck. Guys, I'm doing this because I want to use for the first time in my life the sniper that I got. So I just opened the gate. I want to see if he's going to drive straight through. But guys, I have the sniper and it looks like he really drove straight through. So now I have to hit this. Perfect. I hit it and his car was destroyed. Guys, his car is on fire and I have to hit it again. Perfect. I hit it. Guys, his car is really destroyed and now it's time to arrest him. But it looks like now he came back here. He's opening his cargo and basically went inside here. Guys, there's a lot of illegal stuff here and he's grabbing all the money and also the guns that he has here to escape from this place. Look, this is really weird. I'm coming here to arrest this player, but I don't really know where he went. Really, he escaped from here because I can't find him anywhere. I don't know if this player here is him or if it's some object in the middle of nowhere, but really it's an object in the middle of nowhere. Guys, I can't believe that I simply lost the criminal. I don't know where he is. I just know that I ended up finding his truck in the middle of nowhere and I managed to stop the illegal cargo from leaving the country. This is a very big victory. Now you can see that my boss is having fun here. He's here at this Brookhaven circus. Instead of helping me, he's just having fun while I'm working and even dealing with shootouts here in Brookhaven. But guys, a lot of time has passed. I'm even sleeping because it simply turned night and then morning and the soldier still hasn't come back. He's been at the circus since last night while I've been working here all day. All the time there are new cars coming here that basically want to pass through the border. I can't take working in this anymore. I need a day off. Now he arrived here, and again I'm going to have to take care of this player. I don't really know who's in the car, but it looks like it's this player here, and he has this code. Look, it looks like this code is real. I'm going to let him pass here without asking many questions, because I'm tired. I can't take staying here anymore. And now it looks like finally he came up here. Guys, he's deciding there which way he's going to turn, and now he's simply turning here exactly to this side. So I closed the border. I can't take working here anymore. But guys, the soldier is coming back here after a long time. He simply came back here. So much time has passed, and he's coming back like nothing happened. Really, he came back here like only an hour had passed, but actually, a lot more than an hour passed. He said, sorry for taking so long. In return, you can stay out for a day. I'll only call you if there's a chase. Okay, guys, this is really good. I just got a day off. So now I'm coming back here, especially because I have to enjoy this a lot. Now there's a player coming here to pass at the border, and it's the soldier who should take care of him. So much so that he's arriving right here. But I'm going to enjoy this day off, and I'm coming here to the circus, especially because I want to have fun. So I just arrived right here. I'm going to leave my car around this area. Guys, I'm really happy that today is my day off. So I'm coming here to the circus, but for some reason, my friend is also here. So much so that now he said hi. He said, I haven't seen you in days. What happened? Look, what happened is that I've been working here all day, but now I can finally come here to the circus, which has a lot of fun rides. There's also this other game where I'm trying to hit the balloon here, but nothing is really happening. I don't really know how to play this. He said, that's not how you play this. But he grabbed this ball, and now he's throwing it right there. Guys, this looks really fun. He's getting a lot of points. Really, this is the best circus ever. But guys, I'm getting a call, and apparently, I'm going to have to leave the circus because there's a chase happening. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave here because I have more important things to do. And now it looks like even he agreed. Guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to work because something really weird happened. I don't really know what could have happened. But guys, there's something weird happening here. There's a player up here, and he's trying to hit my boss, and my boss is shooting back. But guys, he's not going to win. I'm going to have to come here to arrest the player. My boss has to get in my car without that player noticing, who basically thinks he's still back there. He still thinks that my boss is behind his car. What he doesn't know is that actually he's coming here. But now it looks like he ran away from here. Guys, I'm not going to let him escape, especially because this is the first chase where I'm going after the player. So I have to stop him now. Guys, he's holding this item, but he has to drop it now. I said, there's no way you can escape. You are under arrest because there are two players aiming this item exactly at this thief. I don't really know what he did, but he raised his hands, and finally, he's being arrested for everything he did here in Roblox. Now my boss arrived here, and he's going to have to handcuff him. Perfect, he's handcuffed, and officially, he's going to jail. Guys, now this player is arrested here, and he's going to stay here for a long time. But my boss is looking at my car, and for some reason, he grabbed this green spray paint, and it looks like he's changing the color of my car. And now I officially have a military van. That's actually pretty interesting. Guys, I'm here in Brookhaven and I have a bunch of really cool horses. Really, I have several horses because I live in the horse society. Everyone here takes care of their horses to do races and make money. But today I'm coming here to work, especially because I sell some things, like these things that are in my car, which are basically for the horse. I'm selling this to my friend, so I'm arriving here at his house. My friend lives right here, so I just got to his house. It looks like he's already sitting down. He's waiting for me, but I simply said hi. Guys, he just came here to the front. He said, "Take your payment. I really appreciate it." Okay, I'm going to get this money. Wow, this is a lot of money. But this is my friend's horse. Look, it's not a very big horse. Actually, this horse is worse than mine. I doubt that this horse is better than mine. But guys, he's looking over here. He said, "So let's do a race. If you win, I'll give you $1 million. Okay, that's a lot of money. That's an amount I'm sure my friend doesn't have, especially because I doubt he has all of that. But I'm going to do this race against him because I live in the civilization of races and he's the best player of all. He has a really fast horse, but I accept doing this race with my friend. But if he wins against me, I don't want to give him anything because I practically have no money." Guys, it looks like he understood that. Look, that's really good. I'm coming here to get my horse to do the race against him. Now I'm arriving here at my house and I have 3 horses, but one of them is my favorite Brookhaven horse, which in this case is exactly this one. I really like this horse of mine, so I went up here because I'm going to do this race. Guys, my friend is right there in front, waiting for me here in Brookhaven. So I'm coming here to do this race. I want to be the best horse racer one day because I do a lot of races, but I always lose. So we're exactly here. We're ready to start the race. I'm sure I'm going to beat my friend because he has a really small horse. But out of nowhere, there's a player up here spying on us. I don't really know what he's doing here, but he's laughing at us. He said, "You guys are horrible. You'll never beat me." Look, that's what you think. One day I'm going to beat this player. He lives exactly in this house, so much so that he went inside. But guys, his horse is really fast. Really, I'm not sure if I would beat him. But now, the race finally started. And guys, my friend is way faster. I don't know how he got so fast, but he's getting there way faster than me. Really, he beat me. Guys, I want to know what secret he used. I want to know how he did that, especially because that should be impossible. But he got right here. He said, "You have to take some classes with the castle player. He'll teach you to be better." Okay, that sounds really interesting. This is the castle player, and apparently I'm going to have to take some classes here, but he has a way worse horse than mine. Really, I doubt he's going to help me that much. But it looks like my friend is leaving. He got his horse, and now he's going back home. But guys, he has a really fast horse. I don't know how he got such a fast horse like that, since his horse is really small. And he came back here. From what it looks like, he's feeding his horse, since he gave it this apple. Look, that's really interesting. It's something I don't do very often. But guys, I have to come here to the castle player, because it looks like he can help me. Everyone here takes really good care of their horses, except me here in Brookhaven. So I'm coming inside, and I really hope he can help me. So guys, I just got here. He said, "You probably want help, but I'll only help if you're willing to improve." Yes, I'm willing to improve, because I want to have the fastest horse of all, and for that, I need his help. But now he stood up, and it looks like he's calling me. He just left here, so I have to go with him. Guys, I'm arriving here, and apparently I'm going to have to follow him, but he's really fast. Guys, he's so fast that he stopped right there to wait for me. He said, "You're going to be at the same speed as my horse." Okay, I hope that's true. But now he's coming here in front, and we're at the same speed. That's really good. He has really good control over his horse, but I don't know where he's going. I just know he's going into the middle of nowhere. But guys, he ended up building the challenge. Apparently, I'm going to have to go through here with my Brookhaven horse. He's even watching, but I want him to explain what I have to do. He said, "Go through here, but without the horse." Guys, I don't know what he's doing. I didn't really understand what he wants me to do. But he ran through here. Look, that's really weird. He just wants me to do this. I don't know how this is going to help me have a better horse. But guys, I'm obeying him, and I'm jumping up here exactly the way he asked. So I'm coming back here like this. Perfect. I finished this. I think it actually went really well. He said, "Now go with your horse. One time it's you, and then your horse." I'm starting to think this teacher is really crazy. But now I'm going to get my horse. I went up here, and guys, I'm going to have to jump here. And it's actually really easy. With the horse, everything gets easier. Now I'm coming right here, and guys, I'm really doing very well. But now I'm going to have to go here on foot, especially because he asked to do it once with the horse and then on foot, so I'm really doing very well. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's noticing something important. But guys, it's already nighttime. I'm still doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this all day, especially because this is the hardest challenge of all, and he's just here watching. Guys, this is the worst teacher of all, because he's not helping me at all. Everything I'm doing here makes no sense. It's literally things that are not helping me get a faster horse in Brookhaven. But guys, I just left here because I'm tired of doing this. He said, "Go to sleep. Tomorrow we'll do a new training and feed your horse well." Okay, I'm going to take care of my horse because I really want him to be the fastest horse of all. But now I'm coming back here home. Guys, his horse is not that fast. But now, out of nowhere, his horse got really fast. He's going at a really high speed. Meanwhile, my horse is really slow. Guys, I just got here. I'm going to leave my horse right here, and now I'm going to have to feed him, especially because he asked me to do that. Everyone here in the city takes really good care of their horses, but this player is really impressive because his horse is watching TV while he makes his food. But I don't know if my horse wants to eat this, but I'm giving it here. I also got this apple, which in this case, I gave it here. Guys, I did everything he asked. I'm sure I did everything correctly, so now I'm coming here to sleep, especially because it's already nighttime. And tomorrow I want to do a race against that player, just to prove that I'm better than him. The owner of this house is really weird. He talked bad about me for no reason. But guys, I just woke up here. There's a weird sound happening. I don't know what happened, but there's someone right there in front. Guys, I'm a little scared, so I grabbed this weapon to defend myself, because I don't know who's in my house. But there's a player here out of nowhere, but it looks like he's my friend. He literally showed up here. Guys, I didn't know it was him. He really scared me a lot because I thought it was a thief. He said, I arranged a tournament for you. Tomorrow you're going to race against the fastest horse, risking everything you have. Look, this can't be true. Guys, he shouldn't have done that, especially because I'm not ready to do this race. If I do it and lose, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose these 2 horses, which also includes my favorite horse. What he did can't be true, but it looks like my friend is really happy. He really thinks I'm going to win. But look, I'm going to get my horse, and he's going to see that my horse is not very fast. Actually, it's at a normal speed. Guys, he's seeing this, and now it looks like even he got scared because he wasn't expecting this. Guys, I'm going to lose everything because of him, but now he has to help me get the fastest horse of all. But guys, he just said bye, and now he's leaving. I can't believe he's going to abandon me after everything he did here in Brookhaven. Now he just went back to his house. This friend of mine is really weird, but I'm going to take the chance to sleep again because tomorrow I have very important things to do. But guys, now I'm waking up again. It's finally getting bright. You can see that it's becoming daytime, and today is the day of the race. Guys, I just got up here, and it looks like my friend is out here. I'm coming here to talk to him, but guys, actually, the player who's here is the one who's going to compete against me. He's literally at my house, and he has a very fast horse. He's taking a lot of pictures. He's taking pictures of my horse. He said, I'm taking pictures because I'm going to put everything up for sale as soon as I win. Look, I'm not going to let him win. Actually, I really can't let him win because if he wins this, I won't have anywhere to live. I'm going to become homeless, and I'm going to lose all my horses, so I can't let that happen. But now he's just laughing at me. He just left here running at maximum speed. Guys, his horse is really fast. I think it's going to be impossible to beat him because he has a really fast horse. But today I'm going to do one more special training. So I'm coming here into my house because now I have to get ready. I'm drinking these drinks here so I can have more energy, and now I'm taking care of my horse, especially because I don't want to lose this. Guys, I want to beat that player, which is going to be very hard. I don't know if I should get another horse, especially because I have several different horses, but actually I'm going to use this horse because this is the horse I'm training to be the best horse of all. So now I'm coming here to the teacher's house, who's teaching me how to do all this and teaching me how to have a very fast horse. So I just got here, and now I'm coming into his house to talk to this player. I don't know why, but his horse is right here, literally on the throne, but the teacher is back here, and it looks like he's eating apples. He needs to help me urgently because my friend, by accident, put me in a tournament risking everything I have. It's my house and much more on the line, and it looks like even he got scared because he wasn't expecting that, and now he said bye. He really doesn't want to help me. Guys, this is really bad. He didn't want to help me, and now I don't know how I'm going to get a faster horse in Brookhaven. He's looking here, and he even closed the curtains. All the players think I'm going to lose this race, but guys, I can't lose this no matter what. But now my friend is arriving right here. I don't know what he has to say this time. He said, come on, I'm going to help you get a faster horse. Okay, that's going to be really good. I got my horse, and I'm going to have to basically follow him. I don't really know what kind of training I'm going to do this time, but I'm following this tiny horse of my friend, which actually isn't a horse, it's called something else. But guys, he brought me right here, specifically to this place. From what it looks like, I'm going to have to jump over all this. Look, it seems pretty easy, so I'm going to start doing this. Guys, I'm jumping up here in the most correct way possible, and now I simply managed to do it, and now I'm going back here. It looks like he's noticing everything that's happening. Guys, I'm jumping here like this. I did everything correctly. I'm sure I did really well, but he grabbed this apple, which he gave to the horse. From what it looks like, he gave it for some reason I don't know. He said, if the horse runs fast, give him an apple. Then he'll understand that he has to run. Okay, that's a great tip, guys. Out of nowhere, my friend gave the best tip of all. He's giving more food, so it looks like this is the secret trick that all the players use in Brookhaven. They use a trick that they never told me about until today, but now that I found out, I'm going to get the fastest horse of all. But now it looks like I'm going to have to follow my friend. So now I'm following him here. He's going along this very specific path, so I'm also going up here on the mountain. I don't really know where he's going, but guys, my horse is still very slow. I still haven't reached maximum speed, but I'm going to follow my friend until I get maximum speed. I just don't know how this path can help me. It's a very specific path that I'm following, but I don't know if it's really going to help me. But guys, there's a big problem up ahead. There are these obstacles, and I'm going to have to go through them now, but I don't know if I can do it. My friend stopped right here to see if I can make it. So guys, I'm going right here. My horse jumped again, and he simply did it. Guys, he actually did really well, but out of nowhere, he got really fast. Guys, my horse is really fast now, and now my friend got right here and is giving this apple. Look, this is really good. Now I have a really fast horse, and maybe I can win the race. Now it's possible for me to win this, but the player ended up leaving. Guys, I've never seen him before, but he looks like the judge. Now he's coming into his car, and it looks like he's coming here to do the race. He's going to prepare the Brookhaven race, but I'm really scared of losing this. He's right here holding that sign. This player is taking care of his horse, and now he's coming over here. Guys, his horse is really fast. Really, it's super fast, and now he's coming here to do the race. They're waiting for me here, so it's time for me to go. He said, let's go to your house first, secretly, and then we go to the race. Guys, I'm going to do that to get ready. I also have to go secretly, so they don't see me and think I'm running away from the race. So now I'm following my friend, and guys, it's so much better to have a fast horse. Everything gets way better. It's much easier to run in Brookhaven, and the horse also jumps way better. You can see that I'm jumping here in a much better way. Guys, I'm coming here secretly to my house, through a completely different path, so they don't see me. Now I got here, and guys, I'm going to get ready for the race. I'm even washing my face, especially because I really have to win this. This will be the hardest race of all. Guys, even he showed up here. He's watching, but it looks like he believes in me. Even he thinks I'm going to win this. And if I really win, I'm going to get this house and also this horse just for me. And this horse is really beautiful. But guys, even the judge is looking over here, and it looks like he's really confused. They notice that I'm taking too long. But guys, I'm going to take care of my horse. So I'm arriving right here, and now I'm taking care of him. Even my friend is watching here. I think this time he believes in me. But guys, I really have to be ready. I'm going to grab this bucket of water because it's really going to be important. Perfect. The horse is drinking water, and now he stood up here. He said, let's go. I think you can win this. Guys, he said he thinks I can win. Not even my friend is trusting me. He also thinks I could lose this. But now I'm going in. My friend is also coming here. But guys, I have to win this. I really can't lose. They're all waiting for me right up front. And now I'm arriving here at the race, especially because I'm ready to do this. My friend is the only player here cheering for me to win this. But his horse is way taller than mine. Really, it's much taller, but he just got off the horse, and he's really laughing at me. But guys, I think maybe he's going to win this. My friend shouldn't have agreed to this race. And now, the race finally started, so we're both going up front. But guys, we're at the same speed, and we have to get to the horse stable. But guys, I just passed him with a lot of luck. I ended up passing him, and now, I finally won this. I literally beat the player who was making fun of me and also laughing at me. He said, how did you win? Your horse isn't even good. Guys, what he said is a lie. My horse is the best of all. Really, it's a very beautiful horse. And now, besides that house, I also got this house and also got this horse. And even my friend is arriving here to see this. Guys, I ended up winning this. But guys, this player is really sad, especially because he ended up losing everything. But guys, I don't want his house, and actually, I don't even want the horse. And now he's surprised. He said, thank you so much. I love my house and also my horse. So take this as a way to say thank you. But he just grabbed this money. Guys, there's a lot of money here, and now he gave it to me. There are literally millions of dollars here. But now, some time has passed, and I'm really a millionaire. I bought this gold hat. I bought a house in the city, which is really expensive, and everything in the city got way better. Now I'm the competition manager, which is basically the guy who holds this sign. This is the current Brookhaven. It's a really beautiful game, and also very interesting. And this is the very first version of Brookhaven, where many things here were different. Everything was really old, because this was made 5 years ago. And today I want to compare both versions to see which one is better. And for that, I called my friend. He said, I don't understand how the video is going to work. Are you going to play both games at the same time? Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play Brookhaven for 1 minute, and then I'm going to play the older version. And we have little time to compare the two versions, so he has to help me with that. Now we're coming to this circuit, because this place was completely changed. You can see there are several rides here that you can play if you want. There's even a Ferris wheel, and even my friend is coming here to see it because it really grabs your attention, especially because it's a Ferris wheel. Now he just got here to basically play with it. But if you didn't know, this used to be completely different. Actually, there was a restaurant here with this very specific name. And even he's looking at this. He said, this is so different. That's cool. And really, everything here is weird. Now my friend is coming here because he wants to see what else there is in the restaurant. But apparently, he's coming through a different door. He arrived through this door, and you can see there's a lot of food here that you can grab. And now even my friend is going back there to see what's in the kitchen. There really is a lot of food here, and there are also missing parts. But he went right over there because apparently there's a secret here, and I have to see this secret now. So I'm running over here because I don't have much time. I'm even coming into the restaurant, and I'm going to go inside. Now I have to climb up here like this, and this secret is really weird. This is officially the very first secret of all, and this place is really interesting. Here's the gas station, which hasn't changed much, and this is the skate park, which definitely changed a lot because it used to be way more beautiful. He said, why did they remove the skate park if it was so good? Look, that's something I'll never be able to answer. This skate park was the best skate park of all, but unfortunately it was removed. Now we're back in Brookhaven temporarily, but my friend got here, and he said, I want to play the old version. Look, I know that, and I want to do that too. And soon I'll go back there. But now I want to see the things that exist in the current version that don't exist in the older version of Brookhaven. You can see this place looks like this, and where the skate used to be, now there's this area, which is a place with several bumper cars, where you can grab a car and crash into your friend, since the car was made for that. But I don't know where he's going. He just picked that one, and I literally don't know what he's doing. But it looks like he's trying to do a glitch, which finally ended up working. Now I'm flying, and this glitch is really different, especially because I can fly. The skate track is right up ahead, and it's the ugliest thing ever. He said, this this skate track is really ugly. Look, that's true. But what I want to see now is exactly this Brookhaven school. Currently, it's like this. You can see there's a giant soccer field here, and it looks like a real school, especially because everything here is beautiful. But in the older version, it was different. The school was really simple. And now even my friend is seeing this, and now he's coming in here to see this school. The Brookhaven school used to be the simplest thing ever, and if I walked in here, you could tell that it still looks like a school, but it looks like a much simpler school, where the court was more basic, and it was actually pretty nice. The classrooms were also simpler, and way worse than the ones we have now. We also have the theater here, which didn't change much, but the court changed a lot, because there used to be a bridge here where you could drive your car on top, and that's something that doesn't make much sense. But now I got to my friend, and he's looking right at this locker, which is a really weird locker. The lockers back then were very ugly. All of them were really ugly and even poorly made. The school was very simple, and it had this weird path behind it that really changed a lot over time. And this is the Brookhaven Hospital. Back in the day, for some reason, it had this light, and it was also a very simple hospital. Now my friend got here flying, especially because he has an admin command and can fly. The rooms were very different. Everything here was simpler and also a bit uglier. But now my friend is coming right here, and it looks like he found a secret. It's a really different secret, and actually I don't think it's a secret, but it's a really interesting detail. He said, "Wait, look at the cemetery." I don't know what's up with the cemetery, but I'm looking here, and you can see that there was no cemetery. There really was no cemetery in Brookhaven before. There was simply nothing here. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, especially because the Brookhaven cemetery is one of the most well-known things in the game. Now I'm in the regular version of Brookhaven, and even my friend is getting here to see what the cemetery looks like nowadays. This is the current Brookhaven hospital, where everything is way more modern. Things really got a lot better, and now it looks like a real hospital. But the cemetery changed a lot. Today it's much more beautiful. You can even go inside the cemetery if you want, and there are several people buried here in the cemetery. Most of them are jokes that the game creator made here in the cemetery. There are really a lot of jokes, like this grave that says the person wants to get out of here. The cemetery is simply very iconic. It's one of the most well-known places in the game, and my friend just left here, but he turned into a zombie. Look, that's really weird. I don't know why he turned into a zombie all of a sudden. He said, "I'm a zombie." Now he's basically laughing at me. So I'm going back to the car, because I want to see more things that changed over time here in Brookhaven. And my friend came here too, and he's coming in a really weird way, especially because he's almost falling off the car. If you didn't know, right here we have several very interesting and also modern stores. We have the museum here, which is one of the best places ever. There's also the post office and many other really cool things, but in the past this was very different, especially the clothing store. Nowadays this clothing store looks like this, but before it was very different. Some people will even say it used to be better, and it looks like my friend just left the game, so I'm going to have to follow him. Now I'm in the older version, and my friend is already coming back here to see what else was back here. But there was only this hotel. That's really the only thing that was here, especially because the stores were in another part of Brookhaven. Now I got here too, and I think he's confused. He said, "Where are the stores?" Look, the stores aren't too far. They're right over there, in that very specific spot. I'm sure he didn't expect that. Guys, my friend is running, and he's really the fastest person ever, because he's super fast, and he has commands that only admins have. So I'm getting here too, but a little slower. These were the Brookhaven stores. There are two very different stores, and also one that didn't exist before. This is the clothing store, and you can tell there was a second floor, which had several interesting clothes. I'm really sure you didn't know this store had a second floor. My friend is getting here to see this secret. This place is very hidden, and if you come back here, you'll find one of Brookhaven's secrets. But if you reach this part, you'll find this secret that still exists in Brookhaven. And you can see right here we have the police station, which used to look like this. But I can literally visit this police station now. So I'm running over here, but this time I'm going to type this command in the chat to get here faster. The police station used to be like this. Now even he's getting here to see this. This police station was very different, and honestly it's even more beautiful. For some reason, I think the older version looks better. He said, it's because the new police station is a little weird. And that's true. But one thing that this police station had before was exactly this secret path back here. You can get to this place, which is like the government house. We have the FBI, and we have the place where the judges stay, and also the mayor's office, which is really different and very beautiful. But this was completely removed from the game, even though it was a really interesting place. Now we're both coming here to see this, because it's really interesting. We have the servers here, and my friend is coming up here to see what else is in this place. Now he just got here, and he's going into the totally secret room. This room is really weird. The windows are really high, but everything here used to be very beautiful, and it even had this balcony. But in the current version of Brookhaven, everything here is very different, and also a bit sad, because the government house was removed, and it's no longer in this spot. The current police station looks like this. It has a lot more detail, but for some reason the older version is a little better. And if you come right here, that place is gone. Now there's this basketball court, but the government house was moved to another place in Brookhaven. He said, actually, the agency was split into two, and I don't know what he's talking about, but he grabbed this car, and now he's getting here in the front. But apparently he he's talking about the city hall, which really is right here. And this really is the government house, because the mayor stays in this part. Here we have the place where the judges stay. But now my friend went back here, because there's a secret he wants to show me. He even came right to the front, and it looks like he wants to jump over this wall. And to do that, he placed this ladder, and now he managed to jump up here. But if you didn't know, if he gets exactly to this part, a secret place will appear that I'm sure you've never seen before. This is the secret agency room, and there's even their photo here. So really this agency was split into two places, but I'm getting right here to visit this, and this place is very different. There are many different things here, and it's a really scary place that was changed in the current version of Brookhaven. And in the old version of Brookhaven, there wasn't even an airport. The airport wasn't here, the hotel also wasn't here, and the stores weren't here either. Everything was very different. But if I go exactly to this neighborhood, you can see it looks like this. I can pick a house on the right, and the house will appear here, and my friend can do the same thing. And there are two neighborhoods in Brookhaven. We have exactly this neighborhood. And there's also this other really interesting neighborhood. But back then this was very different. In the older version, there weren't these neighborhoods here. There was a giant mountain that had no houses at all. There was only this TV studio. And this is a TV channel, which surprisingly wasn't removed from the game. But guys, I got right here. And he said, there are some houses here. So I'm looking back here. And in fact, you can place houses here. You can grab this plot. And there are several others here that are really interesting, like this plot here. So actually the neighborhood is in a totally different place. It used to be right here. And if I come to the front, we have this other neighborhood, which is also a really different one, because back then there was this street here, and you could place more houses, which makes this place interesting. But there are secrets in the older version that were removed now. Now my friend got here, especially because he teleported, and suddenly he got faster, and I also got really fast. But I'm following him because I want to see what he wants to show me. So now we're getting here to the front of this place, and I don't know what's here, but he's coming inside, and it looks like there's a secret here that only exists in the old version of the game. You can see that inside there's a smaller version of Brookhaven, where everything is really tiny, and honestly, it's really cute. It basically looks like a toy. It's like a miniature version of Brookhaven, where everything is super small. But my friend disappeared from here. He vanished, but I teleported to him, and it looks like he's arriving at the front to check out this abandoned house. He said, this house isn't abandoned at all. But what he said is true. This house is really well made, and you can tell it's not destroyed. Actually, everything here is really beautiful, and it's one of the most beautiful houses of all. For some reason, it used to be perfect. But if you come here now, you can see that the house is really destroyed, and it's one of the most destroyed houses ever. I don't know why this got destroyed, and it's something that doesn't make sense, because back then it was way better, and now it's really ugly. My friend is even getting here, and if he jumps on this roof, this really weird fire will appear. This secret text will also show up, which displays the names of the people who worked on Brookhaven. The house even starts catching fire like this, and also shows that back then this used to be way more beautiful. But I got back in the car, because I want to see what else he wants to show me. He said, it's time to see the biggest change in the game. Look, I don't know what the biggest change in the game is, but he's getting here in the front to see it, and the thing he's going to show now is the thing that changed the most over time. So he's taking me here to the front, and I don't know what he's going to show, but it looks like he's talking about the beach. Guys, the Brookhaven beach is like this. It's really a beautiful beach that places the limits of the map in a supernatural way. And now he's getting right here in front, and if you didn't know, you can get vehicles here. He even picked this exact boat, and we can sail across the sea, because all of this is free to explore. But in the past, this was very different. Now he's getting here directly at this island, so I have to jump onto this island because I want to place a house. So I'm getting here to place a house and show what these Brookhaven islands are like nowadays, and also what they were like in the past. I can choose any house I want on the right, and an island with my house will appear, which is actually really interesting, and this works for all the islands. My friend placed his house here, and this works perfectly. You can simply have a house on the island, but back then this was really different. He said, let's get a car. I can't walk anymore. Okay, I'm going to get a car for us. Perfect! I just got this car, which is a car that doesn't exist in Brookhaven, but it's a really fast one. He even got here, and if you didn't know, there didn't used to be this island. There was actually a giant mountain where you couldn't go through this tunnel, and there wasn't a giant ocean here. There was just this green thing, and I have no idea what it was supposed to be. And if you get right here, you can jump, but you can't access the game's ocean, which is really sad. But my friend is coming back here, probably to see what this is. And this place is very different. It's basically two totally useless tunnels, because they don't take you anywhere in the game. My friend is coming right up here, and there's a very interesting place. There's basically a barn that was removed from the game, because back then there were more things. This thing was completely removed. It's a building that no longer exists in the game. The barn used to be way more beautiful in the past. Now there are several players here who are going to help me see everything that exists here in the older version, and they're all following me. You can see that they're all running toward me, but I'm going to do a very important test. I'm going to type this command, and now everyone looks just like me, and I want to see if they can tell which one is really me in the game. Now we're all here, and there's no way to know who I am, because because I'm completely hidden. The players really don't know who I am because I'm unrecognizable. But some people notice that this player is me. So now I'm invisible and people can't see me. And this player even has my avatar. Actually, several random players have my avatar. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button and I'll add you on Roblox.